Came back from making tea and there's jazz music playing. This is so good. This is wonderful. Right, okay. Oh, okay. Right. I'm very much looking forward to this. I really like New Capenna. like aesthetically. I just... Mwah.
If a battle needs winning, by yourself you get beat. Yes, I said
I didn't see the credits for this song, but it jams hard.
out here on the streets.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, fucking like brass solo.
Hello, Magic fans, and welcome! Today, we're going to live it up a little with all the grit and glamour of Magic's newest set, Streets of New Capenna. I'm Becca Scott. You might know me as an actor, streamer, gamer, or just find what I'm up to on my channel, Good Time Society.
And I'm Joe Johnson. You can catch me every week doing a little
I like the
magic
font.
with my friends on my channel, Tabletop Jocks.
Yes, and today, we're going to be digging into everything.
They let them promote themselves now.
New Capenna
It's kind of annoying.
all while trying to figure out which of the 5 crime families we're going to throw our lot in with.
Wait, what if we don't end up picking the same family?
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, that's just business. We can still socialize on our own time.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Where's the cicada? I want to know what that is.
Okay.
Oh, you are looking sharp.
Oh, as are you.
Something? Well, it's a classy joint and it's a special occasion.
Oh, exactly. And New Capenna is not just a new set. It's an entirely new setting for Magic. A towering vertical metropolis founded by angels and built out of glass, steel, and gold.
Oh, yeah, but in the years since, it has fallen into the hands of 5 demonic crime families, all fighting for the biggest piece of that city-shaped pie.
Yeah.
Still, even with all that crime and
I
corruption,
can't find a place called the Cicada Hotel.
So if you got the smarts,
This might actually just be a set, like they built this fancy set just for this stream, which would honestly be really great.
To help us climb our way there, we're going to be talking to our friends at Wizards of the Coast, going to tell us all about those families and their most powerful players. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Oh, it looks so good.
Who we have here? It's Jay and Ellie, lore master for New Capenna.
Great to meet you both. Shall we get started?
It sounds like if you want to get ahead in New Capenna, you'll have to figure out who is watching your back. Can you give us a little rundown of these new 5 families?
Sure, let's get right into it with the first family, the Brokers. So the Brokers are a green, white, and blue aligned law firm, known for getting creative with the wording of their magical contracts.
Fucking
If
law
you're in a
firm, it's
fix,
great.
They're there to help, and they always seem to be there when something goes wrong. So if you could just sign here and not worry too much about the fine print.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's all totally boiler.
Yeah, completely legitimate.
They're just looking out for your best interests. I mean, it'd be a real shame if something bad were to happen, right? They're just offering a little protection, sometimes in a very direct way, like they do with their shield mechanic, which you can
Ooh.
see here on the card Disciplined Duelist.
Disciplined Duelist. Green, white, blue for a 2/1 creature. Human citizen. With
Oh, it's just
Disciplined
totem armor.
Duelist enters the battlefield with a
Just
shield
slightly
counter
worse.
on it. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead.
Ooh. Double strike, never mad at that.
All right. So you get few of these going around, and even your smaller creatures are going
Brokers
to
and
be a little
agents
scrappier than
defend their
you'd
charges
expect.
by all means
It's
available, from
defensive,
intricate
but
logic to
in
blunt
ways
force
that pivot
trauma.
into some more aggressive ways.
Yeah, and don't forget, since they're counters, they count as modifications. Say you were gonna do a little mixing and matching with some Neon Dynasty?
Totally, and you'll see broker cards with ways of leveraging spare counters, like their no-nonsense boss, FALCO SPARA, Pact Weaver.
Oh,
Falco
nice.
Spara, Pact Weaver. 1 green, white, blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Bird Demon. Ooh, okay, I see.
I don't like how the text is, like,
No, Mr. Spara here trades in
hangs
and he's
there.
perfectly willing to call those in and revoke his protection if it'll get him the next card in your deck. In his mind, all these deals and contracts are for the sake of the greater good.
Oh, that's really cool.
Doomsday prophecy that could spell the end of the city, if not the entire plane.
I mean, as far as law firms go, that seems like a
Ooh, I
pretty
love that art.
Sure, but try telling that to the other families whose turf is getting muscled in on. Of course, when things come to blows, the brokers have muscle of their own, like the leader of the bedecked brokers commander deck, Perry the Pulverizer.
Perry the Pulverizer.
Okay.
1 green, white, blue for a 3/3
Perry the
legendary
Pulverizer.
creature, Rhino Soldier. Wow, this Rhino
Parry attacks, but
knows
target creature you control gets trample and gets
Let's go.
a number of different kinds of counters among permanents you control. That's cool.
It's real big and smashes on through. Yeah, it looks like this guy's on the up and up.
He's not allowed in the stained glass factories anymore. I'll tell you that
Oh.
much. Perry is all heart, which is tough when your job is breaking knees and convincing people to follow through on their end of the deal.
Rhino in the China shop, okay, that's cool, yeah. And I guess he encourages some really creative deck building too. I mean, since he pushes you to get diversity instead of just going in all on the 1/1 counters.
Yeah, I mean,
He's also an auto-include in Atraxa, I guess.
Exactly.
And there you have it. The brokers will keep you safe and they don't go back on their word. So if you're willing to swing a deal and sign on that dotted line, you'll be in good hands. Our next family, the Obscura, are a group of blackmailers and con artists aligned with white, blue, and black mana. They're skilled spellcasters that mix magic and finesse to run grifts, dig up dirt, and rewrite some headlines from behind the scenes.
sounds pretty slick. So, how do you avoid ending up as one of their marks?
Easier said than done. Thanks to their signature mechanic, Connive, they're pretty good at staying a step
We've seen
Check it out
Connive.
here on the card Ledger Shredder.
Ledger Shredder. 1 in a blue for a 1/3 bird advisor with flying, and whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder Connive.
That's such a
Connive,
good
draw a card,
commander
then
card.
discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter
No
on it.
evidence, no crime.
Or paper trail. I've got these perfectly authentic documents right here. Everything's completely above board. Really?
Yeah, gives you a lot of flexibility over the course of a game, too. Enough conniving, and soon you're gonna have your hand, your battlefield, and your graveyard set up just the way you want.
Exactly. The Obscura are all about turning a situation to their advantage by having just a little bit more intel than anyone else.
That art is really dumb,
And
but I kind of love it.
allegedly, the juiciest intel ends up going straight to the boss of the Obscura, Raffine.
Yeah,
Scheming Seer.
yeah.
Raffine, Scheming Seer. White, blue, black for a 1/4 legendary creature, Sphinx Demon. All right, all right, all right. So she comes with some built-in evasion and protection. Hey, not a bad start.
Which is all
Especially once you start
1/4.
racking up
Well, I guess
counters
that's
with that.
yeah.
Just
No, never
like
mind.
You'd expect from a boss, she does her best work when you've got as many eyes and ears.
Cares about
around
going
as possible.
wide in Esper,
Allegedly, rumors say Raffine's
which
all
is
about using her network to
very
dig
interesting.
secrets, while making sure no one's prying too deeply into her own.
And what could a Demon Sphinx mob boss possibly have to hide?
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but word on the street is that recently every Obscura Oracle had the same vision at the same time, and they're trying to sort out exactly what that means. Raffine's apparently got enough of a stake in this to put her top agent on the case, a former news hound that heads up the Obscura Operation Commander deck, Camille Obscura Oculus.
Camise, Obscura Oculus. 1 white, blue, black for a 2/4.
Oh, I
legendary
hate the
creature,
way the
double it
text
over.
fits into that
Gotta say,
card.
bioluminescence is on point.
Hey, just because the work's not pretty, no reason you can't look sharp doing it.
It's impressive how well she manipulates combat.
Whenever
without
you
using
attack,
her
target
hands
attacking creature can't be
dirty.
blocked this turn.
She
It
can
can
sit back
it
and take
connives,
notes
then
while
choose
others do
another
all that heavy lifting.
That's her MO.
attacking
Using
creature with
magic to see
oh.
through walls and then feeding on any juicy tidbits she
I didn't
picks up
get to
from the
read it all.
people. It's the mark of a good Obscura agent. If you've done your job right, no one knows you were even there in the first place. If you're hoping to get away with the perfect crime, you're gonna find a lot of like-minded individuals in the Obscura.
All right, so who's up next?
Next, we have the Maestros, who are aligned with blue, black, and red. They're a bunch of old money, vampires who appreciate the finer things in life and aren't shy about killing to get their hands on what they want. To the public at large, they're a society of art aficionados, But to those in the know, they're an order of elite thieves and assassins led by Lord Xander the Collector.
Lord Xander the Collector. 4 blue, black, red for a 6/6 legendary creature, vampire demon noble. The code alone tells me that this guy knows what being the boss is all about.
Xander's a cultured guy, and he wants you to know it. He's still a vicious crime lord, of course, but, you know, the classy one.
Oh, he doesn't let you forget that he's the boss, though. As soon as he hits the board, someone's gonna have to start paying up fast.
Exactly. He knows that winning has a price, and it's best if you're not the one paying. You can see that motto summed up nicely in the Maestro's signature mechanic.
Oh, we haven't seen this yet.
Casualty.
Casualty.
Here, a little chat.
A little chat. 1 in a blue for an instant with casualty 1. As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do, copy this spell. Alright, well, I mean, that seems fine. Just a little sit down, just a little bit of one-on-one time.
Sure, nothing bad will happen.
Wow, okay.
Let me tell you. So, just a thought, purely just a little suggestion, of course.
I hate how ugly
Maybe
this card
if
makes
the
Xander
little
look.
1/1 token was out and you wanted to sacrifice them, you could dig up another card from your library.
The Maestros may have class, but that doesn't stop them from being ruthless. If getting the job done right or stylishly means some collateral damage,
This is
so be it.
tiefling.
And
What?
if you're already thinking, gee, I wish every spell I cast could have casualty, then I'd like to introduce you to Xander's right-hand man and leader of the Maestro's Massacre Commander deck, and hello, the Painter.
And hello, the Painter. Blue,
He's called
black,
the
red
Painter.
For a
Oh, I love
1/3
him. He's
legendary
great.
creature, vampire assassin.
He has
And
casualty
hello,
too.
He looks like trouble. Death touch, not bad.
Okay. Oh, that's such a good pun. Oh, it's so good. Every work of art is a hit. Oh, that's genius.
Everyone loves his job.
That's like,
It's family, but like any
it's
good
high-level
Maestro,
comedy
he's
right
really
there.
doing this for the art. And assassination is the medium of choice. So if you're looking to live a life of crime with that extra dash of showmanship and panache, the Maestros, they're gonna be the family for you.
Okay, okay. Alright. Yeah.
Now, if you prefer a more practical approach, we've also got the Riveteers, aligned with black.
We've
red.
seen basically none
They
of
were the
this.
workers and artisans who help build New Capenna, and they can break it, or some kneecaps, just as easily. They're experts in everything from demolition to intimidation to loosening a few choice bolts to help
Ooh.
along those
Oh, they look really cool.
unfortunate accidents.
That's what I'm talking about. Was that a boxing ring we just saw? No. I guess we got some sports fans up in here. Let's go.
The Riveteers love a good fight. They're all about working hard, hitting hard, and playing hard, all on the orders of their thrill-seeking boss, ZIATORA, the Incinerator.
ZIATORA, the Incinerator.
That's very boring art.
Red-green for a 6/6 legendary creature, demon dragon. Okay, so putting this whole
You may
demon
sacrifice a
dragon
creature when you
thing
do
aside,
deals damage
her
and focus power to any target.
sacrificability, I don't know if she's the best person in town to work for.
You'd be surprised.
It's another hungry Jund dragon. Great, cool, okay, whatever.
Her ability is really just making sure they're firing on all cylinders. So, here, let me give you a little more context with the Riveteers mechanic Blitz, which you can see on Jaxus the Troublemaker.
Jaxus the Troublemaker. 3 in a red for a 2/3 legendary creature, human warrior. She can be cast by paying her blitz
Jaxus
cost
is awesome.
and a red. If you cast this spell for its blitz cost, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the
Oh,
next
it's like a dash.
I can roll with this. She's ready to rumble. She ain't playing no
It's like a
games. I mean,
dash, but it goes harder.
Ring in the good use, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody's got to do it, right? She's looking fly doing it, and
Yeah. Got the little demon boys in the back too. They peep game.
And like you just saw, she's also available with alternate art as a buy a box promo.
yeah, all right.
Ah,
Jaxus doesn't
okay.
just have Blitz, she's giving it out. She's
Yeah.
making it rain for a cost.
4 costs.
Yeah, I see how the game plan is coming together.
Oh, and she
Have
blitzes
to
out
believe that
copies of
you're
stuff.
thinking
Oh,
long-term.
she's cool. I like her.
Ability Right now, hit your opponents with something they didn't see coming. Maybe you can pay the.
She reminds me of,
cost, get her running a little faster.
what is her
And the
name?
trade-off is she clocks out her
Giovanna. She has this basically the same outfit.
Take the quick and dirty approach and get that free draw in so you don't fall behind on card advantage. And now you've got that ZIATORA out, you can get some more extra damage and some treasures out of it.
The Riveteers are always willing to roll up their
Yeah, it's kind of a Chad.
as long as you pay them well.
Oh my god, the raccoon guy.
Handed, even on a rush order.
He's
and if you're
great.
looking to put together a crew in a hurry, look no further than the commander of the Riveteers Rampage deck, Henzi Toolbox Torre.
Hinsey
He's
Toolbox
got a
Torre.
nickname.
Black, red, and green for a 3/3 legendary creature.
Oh, they're devils.
Devil Rogue. 7 magic word with commander for this
Ooh,
one.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. The Blitz, kind of like a built-in sneak attack, but better. Well, I love the cost on that one. Okay.
Oh,
He looks
that's
like the kind of guy
awesome.
that knows the guy for just about everything.
Oh yeah, he knows the City like the back of his hand, and he's got connections to fix you up with whatever you need, just as long as he gets a little cut off the top.
That's really cool.
And to offer that discount for being a regular customer, though, you know?
Hey, that's just good business. If you're looking for a rough and tumble family for the working criminal, then you're gonna love the Riveteers. But hey, what if you're here in New Capenna looking for a good time? That's where the Cabaretti come in. They're a red, green, and white aligned group known for throwing the best shindigs on the plane. And they've got their claws sunk into the entertainment industry. So if roaring applause and clinking glasses are your idea of fun, then a Cabaretti party is the place to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay, how do I snag an invite?
Well, the good news is they're hardly exclusive. The Cabaretti recruit from every part of society. Their boss knows it's not enough to just survive, you also have to live. And he's a big believer in the more the merrier. So check out the MC of the New Capenna social scene, Jetmir, Nexus of Revels.
Jetmir, Nexus of Rebels. 1 red, green, white for a 5/4 legendary.
They don't actually read what the card does.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Cabaret party don't stop.
They normally do, but in this stream they specifically don't when the cards are actually really quite wordy.
Double strike, that's a party right there.
That seems like
Jetmir looks really fun though. He looks like a really fun commander card.
Coming through in groups of 3.
Jetmir's a generous guy, and he loves it when someone new joins the party, which is actually the basis of the Cabaretti mechanic, Alliance, seen here on Devilish Valet.
Devilish Valet. 2 in a red for a
No,
1/3 creature devil warrior.
Oh,
with
it's just
trample
it's
and
creature fall.
alliance.
It's
Whenever
just
another
creature fall.
creature
Oh, that's
enters the
awesome.
battlefield under your control, double
Never
Devilish
thought twice
Valet's
about checking their
power
weapons at the
until
door
end
until they
turn.
were informed that there was no weapons weapon check at the door.
Taking no for an answer.
Yeah, he'll check that for you if you want. That's a good friend right there.
I'm sure you'll get it back eventually.
Yeah, for a price. He doesn't want to just get this party started. He wants it started now, and he wants it started big. He's gonna get that power up in there.
The Cabaretti are always really jazzed for new arrivals, even if they're not so happy to see him go. Nobody likes a buzzkill, after all.
Oh, here we go.
Leaving the family as less of a party foul and more of outright betrayal.
Can't all be perfect.
So once the party starts, you might find it hard to leave, especially if you're a politician or a celebrity they want in their back pocket. But hey, at least while you're there, you get to sit back and enjoy the sweet stylings of Kit Kanto, Mayhem Diva, leader of the Cabaretti Cacophony Commander deck.
Kit Kanto, Mayhem Diva. 1 red, green, white for a 3/3 legendary creature.
Comment on each place to enemy to 200
Commander, yes please.
Commander, let's go.
Oh, creatures that pose controls.
That's what I'm talking about.
She
I gotta
goads
look at that
people.
then.
And all that power she carries with her. There's a lady that knows how to work a crowd.
That kitty's just the cat's pajamas.
Yeah, if you call them the cat Baretti, they get real upset. Don't
No, I like how she even comes with the hanger on to help trigger the alliance and boost the numbers of Jetmir.
Oh,
Hey, everyone could use a hype
Each
man,
place turn, you
especially
may
with a scene
tap.
as wild as this one.
She comes to the party with her +1, which is pretty great.
At the end, I think you'll find you'll have the time of your life living it up with the Cabaretti.
just never go home.
No, just never go home. That's it. It's like
You
Vegas.
can't leave, right? But who needs to leave when
Why
it's so
would you?
great?
Why would you want to leave? That's all I'm saying.
Honestly, that's what Jetmir wants to know. No, really, why do you want to leave?
I'm convinced. All right, so we got brokers, Obscura, Maestros, Riveteers, Cabaretti. Anything else we should know before we move along?
Well, a word to the wise. In a place like New Capenna, you can never be too careful when it comes to your valuables. Never hurts to stash something away for a rainy day.
Oh, it's Hideaway.
Which brings us to a returning mechanic all the way from back in Lorwyn, Hideaway. Seen here on the card Wiretapping.
Banning bots.
Wiretapping. 4 and a blue for an enchantment with Hideaway 5. When this enchantment enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Oh, okay.
9 or more cards in here. Oh, that's cool.
Coming on in there, finding good dirt.
Nice, nice. So on its own, you get an extra card each turn, and if you complete the objective, you get to cast whatever you got squirreled away for free.
Always smart to have a little something extra up your sleeve, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, Mr. J, thanks so much for giving us the inside scoop on the 5 families. And while we weigh our options a little, I think we're going to head over and hear a little bit about the planeswalkers for this set and any special art treatments we might have going on.
Hey, no problem at all. You two watch yourselves out there. It's a dangerous place in the city.
I think we'll be all right.
I got your back if you got mine.
No doubt.
See you, Jay.
I didn't realize you hold those like feather things so weirdly.
Jeepers, look who it is. Hi, Lauren. Joe, this is Lauren Bond. She is a creative producer at Wizards of the Coast.
Hello, Becca, Joe. It's so good to see both of you.
It's so good to see you.
So it sounds like you've got the rundown on the 5 families.
Got it.
But I'm gonna guess you're still wondering, what is the story all about here on New Capenna?
Yes, yes. I mean, with the 5 crown families in play, I imagine.
To my understanding, it's about not having a conclusion and ignoring New Capenna.
Well, there's been a really big change to the status quo on New Capenna, and that's in the competition over the Halo trade.
Halo, you say?
Yes. Halo is a mysterious, magical resource that pretty much fuels the entire plane. You can use it to power machines, to craft magic items, to enhance spellcasting, and you can even serve it up as a refreshment, just like in our next preview card, Halo Fountain.
Halo Fountain. 2 and a white for an artifact.
Very shiny.
Ooh, this is very shiny. I love this.
Oh yeah, I would love to see a brilliant stage show in that.
Makes a citizen.
Card that just says you win the game. You know.
Oh,
sign me
untap.
up for it.
I like winning.
They
I
really-
mean, and most of the families do too.
Exactly. I mean, they really pull out all the stops for this this party on New Capenna. I mean, like Halo, I guess that's important. Then throwing it around, that's just flexing on them. They're just like, eh.
I mean, that's basically the problem in a nutshell. Ultimately, there's just not enough to go around, and that's starting to be a real problem for New Capenna.
Become a Halo saleswoman.
Yep.
Done it.
That's it.
All right, that explains what's going on locally, but what gets our multiverse cast of planeswalkers involved in here?
Well, this set, our main character is Elspeth Terrell. So we last saw her escaping from the underworld and returning to life on Theros, and she's here for 2 reasons. First,
Become a
she
crack
believes
dealer.
that
Ah, yes.
believes this is her long-lost home plane. And second, because there's evidence that New Capenna survived a Phyrexian incursion.
Whoa. Okay. So is this the first time we've seen her come back home?
Yes, it is. Before now, Elspeth's only memories of
Yeah.
her home plane was in a Phyrexian dungeon where she was held as a child. So this is really her first time to get out and experience and see New Capenna. And to celebrate her homecoming, let's take a look at her new card.
Ooh.
Elspeth Resplendent. 3
Oh,
white
nice.
white for a 5 loyalty legendary planeswalker,
Um,
Elspeth. She has a +1 of choose up to 1 target creature,
Oh.
put a 1/1 counter, and a counter from among flying.
Top 7 cards in your
Strike,
library for
lifelink, or
magic 3
vigilance on it.
with a shield counter on it.
-3 of look at the top 7 cards of your library.
It's weird
Save
because I'm
a
pretty sure she
permanent
joins the
card,
Maestros in the
mana
story,
value 3 or
I
less
think.
From among them onto the battlefield with a shield counter on it. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And a -7 of create 5 3/3 white angel creature tokens with flying.
It's kind of
Yes,
boring, but
she's
Elspeth,
connected to Swain
it's kind of her whole thing is having boring cards.
We had so much fun. with
That's
the
true,
costumes
yeah.
in the set. We took Art Deco themes and aesthetics and we combined them with fantasy elements and armor to make a look for someone like Elspeth that's both fashionable but also practical. So you've seen here all 3 pieces. We have 3 versions of her art. We have her borderless art and her Art Deco versions as well.
The other 2 are kind of.
Favorites,
Nah.
too good.
Yep. You got to do all 3 of them. Costumes. I see it. I see it
Yeah,
coming
I
in your.
The last one makes her look
You can
super
put
evil.
4 of them in a deck, so
You right. Not a commander deck.
Not a commander
No. I'll just have to make
4 commander decks.
4 commander decks. There you go. Boom. Perfect.
solved. Problem solved. So I should also mention that her Art Deco version has a foil etch variant, so you should be on the lookout for that one as well. So there you go, 4 versions.
Don't mind if
No.
I do. Yes, please.
Lay it
Now,
out.
even if Elspeth looks as if she fits in, this world is still completely unfamiliar to her. So without anyone else to turn to, she realizes she's going to need to climb up the family ladder in order to get the answers that she's after about her history, about the Phyrexian incursion. And she ends up working with Lord Xander and the Maestros.
Ooh, seems
Okay.
like an odd matchup for someone as upstanding and knightly as Elspeth is.
Yes, very true. But Xander is the one with the historical knowledge of the plane. She needs to uncover the truth about the Phyrexian invasion for reasons that may be becoming apparent. So for now, she's willing to work with him as long as he doesn't try and force her to cross her own moral boundaries. And for Xander's part, he needs her help keeping the peace between the families, because not only is the competition over Halo ramping up, but there's the presence of a new demonic mob boss in town known as the Adversary.
Okay. Little mystery going on. I like it.
Yeah, what family is
Yes,
he?
the mystery.
Might be a mystery to Xander, but to our players, they will know him better as Obnixilis.
Ah, yes.
Out here swagging on him.
Okay, he looks pretty good.
If you're gonna show up to the party, show
I-
up.
You
in
gotta
your
show up.
best.
That's what I'm
I like
saying.
to call him Mob Nicholas.
Excellent.
It's my pet little name. I mean, I don't think he likes it, but I do.
He is out
I
here
guess.
stunting on him. He's dressing the part. I mean, someone's got to rock those pinstripes.
Oh, we saw our chance and we took it. Now, the good news for Elsbeth is that Ob Nicholas is not the only other visitor to New Capenna. She has an ally in the nature-loving planeswalker, Vivien Reed.
I'm always here for Vivien.
Same. Ooh, look at that art.
Yeah, so we've seen this. I love that the Argbo is in a
We
case.
also had a lot of fun with her costuming, really taking this idea of a ranger and putting them into this setting with a hard-boiled detective look onto her costuming, trying to reimagine what our planeswalkers look like every time they visit a new world.
Yeah, this outfit is doing it for me. I mean, the long coat, the mini belts, the kind of flight attendant hat.
There's just a lot going on that I absolutely love.
Yeah, there is a lot of belts.
Detective, what is the case she's trying to crack?
So she's also got some leads on what Phyrexia is planning, which gets her to join forces with Elsbeth. And before long, they are caught up between the war between the families, trying to protect a girl named Giada, who has the power to produce Halo.
Oh, I mean, come on, man. That's got to make her public enemy number one. That's
Yeah.
everybody's everybody's radar right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, very much so.
So what
I'm only a little ways into the New Capenna stories. I haven't met Giada yet, even.
So I mean, we know it has the potential
It's great.
to do some things.
As far as everyone in New Capenna is concerned, it's really just this very awesome magical power-up. But its full potential is still a little bit of a mystery, and Elspeth and the others discover that it is an angel essence, and that it was used to defend against the previous Phyrexian invasion. So our planeswalkers are hopeful that it might help them out in the battles to come.
Man, that sounds like some real good news for all the multiverses. Get that Halo going and all the other things, and dare I say maybe Eldrazi? Bring them back. Bring them back.
Except for the angels that are gonna get juiced.
Well, it's a literal angel juice.
I think it's angel juice. Poor Giada. Getting milked.
Okay, all right. So this sounds like some good news for the multiverse.
Yes,
That's
it's
unpleasant.
definitely a good sign, and if it has piqued your interest, you can check out the full story for Streets of New Capenna over on the Magic website now. And I'd keep an eye on those Halo reserves. They might be useful moving forward. But for now, why don't I show you some of the new card treatments that you can expect to find when you start opening packs.
Ooh, let's go. Sounds good to me.
Still
Some more
nice.
bling. Let's
First
get
up,
it.
we have our box topper, Gala Greeters.
Gala Greeters. 1 in a green for a 1/1 creature, elf druid.
Yes, this is a very powerful card.
And this is our first ever regionalized
Create a
promo.
tapped
So
treasure
every
token. That's interesting.
region it's printed in is going to get its own art based off of the idea of a nostalgic celebration from a historical boom time period. So this art that you just saw is for the North America English release, and you can keep an eye out during spoiler season for previews of the art from the other parts of the world.
How about our
Could be interesting.
crime families, though? I mean, I can't imagine they'd miss the chance to show off without some of their own fancy treatments.
Very much so. Every 3-color card in our set, each one of them tied to one of our crime families, is available in our Golden Age treatment.
Woo, that is epic.
Oh, let's go.
We
go to the
really
movies.
That's
drew
right.
inspiration.
The
from
Xander one looks
architecture
amazing.
and kind of Art Deco in that frame design, and now your
Oh,
gold
and so does
cards
the jet mail
also
one.
Come with extra gold. If you want to double down on it, you will probably be interested in the Gilded treatment, featuring a 3D gold hot stamp.
Yes, sign me up for that.
May I have some gold on my gold, please?
There's a little gold on top.
Oh my goodness, Lauren, this looks amazing. I can't wait to bling out my commander decks with some of these. You know how I do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited. I mean, I saw a jet mirror in there with your
Yeah,
name on it.
yeah, you know. Well, thank you so much for keeping us up to speed.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. This was great.
I'm so happy to. Why don't we all go meet up with Jay, and then we'll show you out.
All right.
Time to skedaddle. Well, everyone, it sounds like it's just about time to choose a family, raise a glass, and live the high life in New Capenna.
Oh, about that. Personally, I'm thinking for me, Cabaret.
Ooh, great choice. Love that for you.
Little party life at home. What are you thinking?
Me, I'm thinking the Riveteers. You know, we get in there, we brawl a little bit, we get things done. Lauren?
I'm definitely going with the OBSCURA. They know everything that's happening in New Capenna, and I like to know what's going on.
I'm all about those maestros. If I'm doing that assassinating, I'm doing it in style.
Yes. If I'm performing murder.
Make sure you grab New Capenna. It's out in pre-release April 22nd, on Magic Online and Magic Arena April 28th, and in stores everywhere April 29th.
All right, until next time, and remember, family means business. Bye.
Oh, there it is. Heretic Praetor. Oh, yes! Enemy impulse draw. Symmetrical impulse draw, or asymmetrical impulse draw. That is amazing. Yeah. Like, nothing crazy. It's more the set aesthetic that interests me more than anything else. Oh no, this man, he's sad, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But, hang on, let me go to old webcam mode. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be. Significantly shorter than the last few have been. But, yeah, whatever, right? Let me just, like... Let's grab music real quick. So I'll stick around for sort of 10 to 15 minutes. But that was very interesting. I think the there's like some cool stuff to sort of think about. Yeah, I can go back to screen now because I've got screen capture. Here we go. I got. Oh, we can see. Oh, it was Camas I didn't get to read. Whenever you attack, attacking creature this turn can't be target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. It connives. Then choose another attacking creature with lesser power. That creature gains double strike until end of turn. That's a really stupid ability. Like, that's actively a really fucking stupid ability. I hate that. That's so awkward and annoying. But Unhello is fantastic. Toolbox is great. I really like Toolbox. Perry's alright, and Kit Canto looks good fun. So you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control. When you do, target creature that player controls gets +2/+2 and gains trample till end of turn. Go with that creature. And then, oh, it was Halo Fountain. Untap 15 tapped creatures you control. You win the game. That's cool. That's like auto-include in any, like, a Jetmir deck. Like, honestly, like, Jetmir looks really fun. I would actively really like to like, build a Jetmir deck, just because he looks really fun. But the, I'm liking the look of New Capenna. It's not like a mind-blowing thing for me at all, but I do like the look of it. It looks fun. Like, the Cabaretti are my favorite by a sizable margin. It's sort of Cabaretti, Maestros, Brokers, Riveteers, and then the OBSCURA are like Dimir, but somehow aggressively very uninteresting. They're just like just a Dimir but boring is basically what the OBSCURA are, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just super not interested by them, like, even slightly. But otherwise, honestly, I may as well head off here because I have some bits and pieces I want to get done. I'm going away tomorrow for the weekend, so there won't be a D&D stream on Monday like usual. Oh, this is one of the new tracks. I haven't heard this yet. But either way, I will most likely head off here and probably, like, go chill for half an hour before I need to run my game. But yeah, hope folks have enjoyed themselves. That was a pretty okay stream. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm gonna play more Pokemon Sword. Yeah, see ya.